Thank you for joining Effortless Attraction. My name is Evelyn McAleer. I'm the author of A Life You Want, Effortless, and The Woman's Journey. I'm a life coach, business mentor, and inspirational speaker. And my greatest value is making a difference in people's lives. So I hope through these podcasts I can make a difference to your life. A little bit more information before we pop on over to the podcast. So we're currently residing in the stunning province of Almeria in the south of Spain. As an extension of my mentoring and life coaching services, I'm now offering 4-night retreats tailored for women who are ready to prioritise themselves. So if you're a woman and you're interested in spending quality time with myself and 2 other participants, please visit my website for more details. Additionally, for business leaders and coaches who wish to have their own retreat here in Spain with their clients, I handle all of your logistics, including airport transfers, accommodation and meals for your group. If you'd like to request a retreat proposal, kindly send me an email. You'll get all of my contact information in the description below. Thank you. Thank you for joining another Effortless Attraction podcast. I'm here today by myself, flying solo, and today I want to talk about believing in ourselves, believing in oneself, you believing in yourself. And it's a discussion we had this morning with the ladies that I work with. And the reason why I'm speaking about this today is that what you have within you at this present moment is the exact same that someone else has within them, that you may have placed on a pedestal, that you see as greater than you. You have it. What is dividing you from that other person is the mindset, what you believe to be true about yourself. And the reason why this has been coming up, because I see and I've heard from people that have invested hugely, great amounts of finance, of money into different programs. Now, for someone, it is a massive amount. For another, it might be pocket change. But whenever we reach to the outside for, if we feel that I need to invest large amounts, I need to put myself into debt in order to be a greater version of myself. Now, I don't argue with the fact that absolutely investment in ourselves, whether that be our time, whether that be our knowledge, whether that be our money, to invest in ourselves, but to listen to your intuition on who it is that you invest with. And your intuition will guide you on this. But you have exactly within you that I have within me. I have exactly within me that I see someone else doing is exactly the same. I think when we get detached from that part of us and when we get attached to that egoic part of us, again, this is only words on it, a spin on things, but that we forget who we are. So therefore, we attach to things on the outside. Now, these things could be material things. These things could be titles. These things, it's money. That is success. That is what I want. And we attach ourselves and our ego, oh my gosh, it's like a magpie going to something glittery. I want that. And when I speak to people that these courses have not worked out for, and by the way, and I will say this, I think when we invest massively or hugely, for a small percentage, it works. And the reason why it does work for people is because they have had drive, because they've had determination, because they have put the action in, because they believe it will be possible for them. If you are one of hundreds of people on these courses, we lose the part of personal interaction. You are a number. If you pay more, you might get more attention. But you are one of a number. So what are your values? It's this thing to work with someone on a personal basis to help you, because that's what they want for you. This morning's quote was to believe in yourself. And if you cannot believe in yourself, find someone who will. But at the end of the day, whatever you believe is your truth. And that's it. The woman or the man that believes they can set up a course where an investment is £5,000, where a subscription is £800 a month, where they believe I'm going to get hundreds, if not thousands of people on this, where they believe I'm going to be a millionaire over and over. They believed that. They invested in themselves and they made that happen. But the people that is attracting into that, it's not always successful for that. Please listen to your intuition. And it's not to have limiting beliefs, but it's to be, I never really use this word, practical on that. For people, I'd say work with what you have. Work with what you have. Do invest into yourself. But as I once done it, I didn't do it, but I believed it. When I'd done all my courses and the investments that I had made into myself, I thought, now it's time for me to reap the rewards. Now it's time for me to earn this money back. And I fed into this that you could make money while you're sleeping, set up an online program when you're sleeping. And for some people that works. And the reason why it did not work for me is because one of my values is having a personal interaction, being there with the person, being there with them step by step. I tried and tested it, but when I am not with the person, when I'm not there with that person, it didn't sit right with me. It was impersonal. When I was sending out emails, that these sales funnels, when, people in marketing say, this is what you do. I couldn't even write the email. I hired someone to write the email because it wasn't personal. I wasn't just sending it to one, it was going out to maybe 101. Or 1,001. It was the same message. And it's the same you will find too on social media. When someone reaches out, hi, how are you doing? They don't want to know. They want to sell you something. And, I think it's a thing that has been cropping up where I'm doing a business mentorship now with 10 ladies. And they are so passionate about what they want to do. They want to serve people. They want to help people. But because I think we have this concept of what sales is, this marketing, and those words, again, for me, I'm like, nope, I'm not marketing. I am letting people know what it is or how I can help them. Again, it's just a change of words and how it sits with us, because we see so many that are, you're just a number and it's just your money and it's business. But at the end of the day, those people that create the business, they have believed it. They believed it to be true about themselves. They believe that a certain percentage of people will succeed in this, and they created that reality for themselves. But for us, for those that are, yearning for that, not even just in business, but again, another conversation came up about dating sites where the same thing keeps happening over and over. It's how I value me. And when I do not fully believe in myself, which I do not believe, then to acquire someone, to partner up with someone, to have someone that will strengthen my belief, that I believe in myself, that I can achieve what it is that I desire. If you're one of 100, if you're one of 1,000, is this going to work for you? It's like a school system. It works for some, for others it doesn't. And that's why coaching, and that's why people go down the holistic route, because it's one-to-one. It's personal. People love that interaction. People love that exchange of energy. But the key is to believe in you. It's knowing and believing, because whatever you believe is your truth. If you believe today is going to be a miserable day, it will be your truth, because your brain will search for evidence to prove you correctly. It will pull out everything that's miserable about this day. If you believe today is a great day, today is even greater than yesterday, your brain will search for evidence to prove you right, because it's your belief. It doesn't have to be everybody else's. So what I believe is my beliefs, and I know that my beliefs have created my reality. But it's, not just believing it, but it's taking action on that. And knowing that if we do set someone on a pedestal, if that's what your aim is, if that's where you wish to go for it. Experience it. Never wait till you get there before you think, oh, well, I've achieved this now. I don't feel much different. See the greatness in yourself now. Believe in yourself. But when we allow that part of us, the ego, to come in, it is going to rely on the outside. It's going to rely on the outside for approval. It's going to rely on the outside for likes on social media. It's going to rely on the outside that hopefully people won't talk about me. It's going to rely on the outside that hopefully people will understand what I'm talking about. That's where that fear and that ego part of us steps in. And it's all part of this human process as well. And I just want to keep it short and sweet today, but it's that belief. And the thing that will divide you from the person that truly believes is your thoughts. That's it. It's just your thoughts. It's your thoughts. If you cannot believe in yourself, find someone that does, genuinely believes in you. But you have to get there yourself. We can give so much word, we can give so much advice, we can say this is what you should do, but this is entirely up to you. Do you believe what it is that you wish for or want for or desire for in life is possible for you? You hold that belief, you take action towards that. And I think, think for yourself. Listen to your own intuition. If it doesn't feel right, it is not right. Do not be afraid to go against the grain. Do not be afraid to not follow the crowd. Be the leader of your own life. Be the master of your own thoughts. Be the master of your own destiny. You are, and I am, we all have the same within us. And the only thing that is dividing us all is our thoughts and our beliefs. And the more work you put into yourself, the more you do for yourself, the less reliant you become on the approval of others on the outside. The less you become of acquiring so much on the outside to show your worth. And that takes time. That takes time. Because I know whenever I began as well, I'm a coach, and it's like, oh, I better show this. People will believe what I'm talking about if I show this. This actually happened for me. Oh, I better do that, I'm wanting people to believe it's actually real. It is actually real. Manifesting is actually real. We're all creating our own realities. But I think at the end of the day now, after, and that's all part of ego too, that I need to show people that it's real. I think that part of me that it's just, I would love for people to believe that to be true about themselves. I would love for people to taste that peace. I would love for people to feel that dream it's within my reach. I would love for people to know that about themselves. And I don't claim to know the truth of all of our existence, of our purpose, but when you feed into your intuition what feels right to you. Most people desire financial freedom and time. And what will we do with that? What would you do with your financial freedom? What would you do with your time? What are you willing to do in order to receive that? And we can come up with many a reason, many excuse, and we can procrastinate and we can put blocks in our way. And but it is all possible. But I just want for people to please to know this, and I've always tried to say this in my books and everything, that you have exactly within you that's within me. I have exactly within me that's within you and within everyone else. It is our mindset. It is our lack of action or action that divides us. It is that letting go of the fear of what will other people think about me. It's that ability that divides us all. And if you can come to believe that maybe I am this divine being, maybe I have this energy within me, maybe I can do what others do. I don't know what it's like because I've never received it, but sure, why not experience it in your life? Your subconscious, what we believe to be true, is attracting what we have into our lives. And we will have many a master teacher that will cross our path. And that's the reason to grow and to learn. So I shall leave it at that today. I want to let you know to believe in you. Believe in you. And if you have to do something that scares you, well, good. Because if you've got complacent and you've got comfortable and you haven't done anything lately that's made you nervous or frightened you or think, oh, I'll go for this. We have slowed down. We have ceased to grow. Keep moving forward. Keep serving others. Serve yourself first and foremost. But not at the expense of others. Not let greed be your master our accumulation of wealth and the needing to have so much surplus in our lives. Experience it. Go and experience it and see what fits right for you. Have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you again for your time.